I've been slacking on my videos. I don't want anyone to think I don't care. This is Galzoo reporting. We're attempting to navigate the shift. I've noticed that we have a fractal effect within our yard due to the wonderful fact that we have this looping driveway. We're on top of a river, and that our alignment to the Great Pyramid is as it is, that we can use this as a timeline spaceship portaling device. I know that sounds crazy. You see how this tree bends right here? These Chinaberry trees have a very interesting way that they grow. Now this parking spot is one of the nodes in the yard that corresponds to like the outsiders when they come with their quests, you know, something that is an issue that we might share, that also is something that has an outer world corollary. Yeah, that sounds weird. But nonetheless, see, I had a dream last night, and in my dream, over here there's this water faucet that's right over there. Now that was my grandmother's bathroom. And why is that weird? Because this area bent into the area where I was before a couple days ago during, like, I think they said it was a plasma wave. And there was definitely a plasma wave because you could feel it. And I'd come in here before. I'd strung out this green rope. This green rope manifests. I've got a rodent coil hooked to a induction wire that comes off of this fence that runs down to the river. And had a dream where my mother was in the inner tube on the river, but at the exact same time she was being rescued from the flood, the Harvey flood. And Harvey flood's another one that is one of those, you know, they drive the hurricanes. I mean, they have technology, they have weather warfare, and that is some real stuff. And we know that it is. It's just the way it is. But it's also pretty sure that they use us. They have to run through the humans' emotions. You ever noticed how when your emotions get all tied up or jacked up, it might start storming or doing something very strange? It's not a coincidence. So, this light right here, I've placed it on this orgone lava lamp that I made. Has another weird light inside of it, made by this, I think it's another gamma light. This company that's Gamma was a construction company, but they also make a lot of toys and stuff for the a lot of weird stuff that you find at the corner store or the dollar store. That's something to have a look at. But I had taken this light out here to the stone, the Rupa stone, that I'm using to fly my yard around through space like a fucking weirdo on a carpet. Because it works. And how so? Well, I'm cataloging this as I go, but it's very strange how it works. You make some adjustments to the one thing I've been doing since I've been getting into the gardening and the the other things that are orgone effects. Orgone effects, being it's a life energy, and it pushes to the path of most resistance. So it goes from a lesser to a greater capacitance. But it also brings together certain informational awareness of certain things in your own systems and your community group. So it begins to be something, people have more than just sexual problems, that the energy that is vitality, that is chi, that is prana, that's the animating principle of life. But I'd taken this light out there the other night, and I watched my trailer light, which was over here, get bright as the sun. And so did this one out there. So, I'm really just trying to catalog all these effects and just put them out there, because as I've said, this is pretty amazing. I'm totally not recording. I'll have to backtrack. But yeah, we're using these woods we've got these different pipe holes. These are the acupuncture needles for the effect we have going on in here. We have this ley line energy is connecting in using this stone I'm on. Stone lines up to the umbilicus that's in Amesbury, England. That brings about the mobile focus. Whenever I started pulling these trees together and braiding them, which makes for a nice, wonderful little area to have, like growing your own arboretum. It's kind of cool. You get different effects. We've got the bees here and there. That looks scary. Inside of there is the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier, which was a Hobby Lobby Indian, dismembered. See down there is a big ass artsy fartsy bowling ball littered up. I've got two of those. I'm not sure where the other one went. I lost it right out the truck. How responsible of me. This was the part of the story that I wanted to share. This light right here. See, this is why these are psychotronic generators. They have a rotating light in there. They use these rotating motors that are inside of all of our different appliances and equipment. And like they have on the in Brighton by the Bay, Tony Refat was showing that they have these giant metal spikes, and they have the rotating around it, the I-360. So they neutralize by putting a spike into the Earth grid, the point where they disconnect us from the pulsar force. The pulsar force is what allows magic to happen. It's your unicorn horn. Scorpion tail. Unicorn horn. So basically what we do is we reactivate it and we bypass. But they use these different stuff. So I took this light, solar powered light, I took it out there in the middle of the night, dark as hell. And as soon as I got out there to the rock, the light on the porch like fucking lit up like the sun. It's pretty weird and amazing, but either way, it didn't surprise me, because all these links are all they're easy to manipulate. You know what I mean? You can control them with your words. You can control them with your actions. You can ground things, and you ought to. That's all I'm going to say. Have a wonderful day. I'm going to go eat pizza.
Part 1, stanza -1. 1. The eternal parent, wrapped in her ever-invisible robes, had slumbered once again for 7 eternities. 2. Time was not, for it lay asleep in the infinite bosom of duration. 3. Universal mind was not, for there were no eye to contain it. 4. The 7 ways to bliss were not, the great causes of misery were not, for there was no one to produce and get ensnared by them. 5. Darkness alone filled the boundless all, for father, mother, and son were once more one, and the son had not yet awakened for the new wheel and his pilgrimage thereon. 6.